My dearly loved child, I beg you to refrain from giving away your unique gifts to people who are unable to see the value of what you possess. Rather than that, I strongly encourage you to love and assist other people in the same way that you would want to be treated yourself. To do unto you, because there are other people who will not see your worth, who will be jealous of you, who will seek a glory that is empty, who will give you difficulties and ruin your name on this day that is so valuable. You should not allow yourself to be influenced by them, and you should be wary of those who cause anguish, those who cut deeply with their words, and those who judge simply based on outside appearances. Even though there are a lot of individuals who claim to follow my teachings, I strongly recommend that you stay away from their influence. What evidence do you have to suggest that the efforts you are making to improve the lives of other people are, comparatively speaking, fruitless? Your actions are not motivated by malice. Rather, you are working because you have the perception that you understand what other people are going through. Should turn into what they need to get rid of and what they need to fix. But it is important to bear in mind that negative effects might lead to the corruption of fantastic character. You are formed by the company that you keep. The supernatural is reliant on the natural in a greater degree than the majority of people realize. And I see that you have a strong desire to be courageous and courageous. The fact that you are walking with me is evidence that you are a kid of mine. As a result of your commitment, but I am leading you down an unexpected path, one that may seem to be devoid of any discernible direction. Faith does not care about the results. It just carries out what I have instructed you to do. I have made you stubborn for your own benefit, regardless of whether you agree with it, comprehend it, or feel it. Yet I need to purify you. I have made you obstinate. It is necessary for me to instill a sense of resilience inside you, in the same way that I want you to be obstinate. You are sensitive on the outside. You experience an enormous amount of emotion, and you often discover that you mistake the emotions you are experiencing for the actual world. Emotions, on the other hand, are neither very pleasant nor particularly negative. Rather, they are neutral, and you find pleasure in experiencing them. When you are feeling cheerful, experiencing pleasure, excitement, and happiness, you should not suppress these sentiments. Nevertheless, you should also not allow yourself to be dominated by them. Instead, let your emotions to settle down and focus on your breathing. When it comes to decisions that are not logical, there is a section of your mind that is reasonable, there is a portion that is emotional, and there is the space in between the two. My communication with you takes place via that particular location. On account of the fact that I am going to chart a new path for you, you are going to pay attention with every ounce of your being in the days that are to come. In order to redirect your course, I will do so. You are completely clueless about the path that this journey will lead you down. Will take you, but my expectation is that you will take pleasure in it. You should be delighted because your passion is making a comeback. As a result of the fact that you are no longer seeking acceptance from the outside world, while you carry out this activity, your sense of purpose is being restored. Removing yourself from my techniques, standing out from the crowd, and not following the crowd are all ways to adapt to the norms of the world. When you want to be like everyone else, you must separate yourself from my methods. While you are happy that you have been saved and that you will continue to be saved, you are also concerned about whether or not you are making progress in other aspects of your life. During this process, I am simultaneously rising you and purifying you. I am the one who is making you. The transformation of you into a new version of yourself, one that other people would not immediately recognize. There are people in your life who are draining you, who take advantage of you, and who are trying to restrict you with their lies. These people are a part of your life. You have been subjected to manipulations, but I have liberated you, and it is okay for you to return to me right now. Walking away from it is not a problem at all. Lie is never acceptable, regardless of the status or connection of the person who is lying. Lying is never appropriate. As a member of this generation, You were created with the purpose of serving as a voice for me to disrupt the plans of the opponent in order to make the way clear for me to achieve success. If you do nothing except watch it happen, you are now implicated in the crime. You are the place where I will begin this task. Peace. You have a limited knowledge of what I am doing, but I am presenting you with glimpses of the new world that you are entering so that you may better prepare yourself for it. We are not talking about some remote location here. Right now, you are on the verge of experiencing something innovative in the future. Prior to moving on, I would want to offer you some guidance. When you are attempting to communicate with someone, you should avoid wasting your precious time arguing with them because they refuse to listen to what you have to say. No matter how right you are or how inspired you are, if you argue with a fool, you run the risk of being torn apart by their foolishness and their determination. This is true regardless of how accurate or inspired you are. It is impossible for them to recognize knowledge. You should not be concerned about them because I will discipline them, love them, and guide them. You should leave them to me. Even if the things you say may be painful, they will only serve to harm you like thorns that are hurting. I'll take care of them. On account of the fact that I am in control of them, I am just, and I want for none of them to perish, but rather for everyone to come to understand the grace that I have to offer. My wish is for you to gracefully let go of the efforts you have made in the past. Do not allow the deceptions, doubts, and unbeliefs of others to make you unproductive. Instead, let them to yield fruit in due time. For the simple reason that they can only see what is in front of them, they only think in terms of the worldly. You are unable to contact individuals in this season using just human techniques because my approaches are spiritually discerned. This is due of the circumstance. There are those people who are against you and who would want to see you fail. The possibility exists that they will make an effort to impede what I am providing for you, but they will not be able to stop the plan that I have devised for you. There is no malevolent force or master plan that can stop what I have in store for you. I have them all planned out. There is no one who can close the doors that I have opened for you. Yet this does not imply that you should look back at the doors that I have closed for you. Those doors are a part of your collection of experiences. I do not consider anything to be a waste, not even pain. You have not been negligent or thoughtless. Rather, I have transformed your pain into a purpose. There is always progress in adversity. The more I bless you, the more issues you will encounter. Nonetheless, I convert your suffering into a purpose. For the purpose of causing confusion among those who are strong, I have picked something that the world considers to be weak, although it may not have appeared in the manner that other people imagined it should. I have selected what the majority of people in the world regard to be weak. Even the things that you find it hardest to forgive yourself for are being used by me. This information has been supplied to you by me. Regardless of whether or not you are feeling confident, you should stop questioning what I am teaching you and instead immediately begin to implement it. Your intelligence has been bestowed to you by me. I am undoing the things that have been done by the opponent, and you are the one who I hold most dear. Because of the intensity of my love for you, I go to great lengths to provide for you, and I have made certain that you will always have a place to call home with me. Your well-being is the focus of my intentions for you. They are not intended to bring about calamity. When you pray to me and call on me, I want to give you a future that is full of hope. I want to offer you that future. I have planned something for your life, and you must not let go of it. When you seek me with all of your heart, I will pay attention to you, and you will find me when you do so. I will return you back to the location where you belong once I have collected you from wherever you may have been distributed, because I will bring you back. My name is God, and you will discover that I am your God. You are going to be my child, and I am going to be your father. You will be able to take advantage of a superb strategy that has been devised for you. All of the thoughts that are keeping you stuck in the past should be let go of. I offer myself as your people. Embrace new ways of thinking. Embrace what I am doing in and through you during this season. You are worthy, you are valued, and you are treasured beyond measure. Patterns embrace new ways of thinking. My love for you is flowing to you gradually at first, and then it will pour out on you like a torrent. Measure my love for you. You are going to experience the vastness of my love in a way that you have never felt it before. And you should take a look at what I have prepared for you in the past. It is important that you pay attention to these words of mine. Listen to them and put them into practice. Make adjustments where you need to make adjustments. You are now traveling along a path that is accelerated. This is the time of your breakthrough. You are winning triumph over old disputes in every facet of your life. Roadblocks are being erased, and new resources and support systems are coming your way. Everything is going in the right direction. There is a possibility that the things I am doing in your life will not be sufficient to meet your needs. Due to the fact that it is not the same as what you are used to, it is no longer something that has any significance for you. In the same way that the heavens are higher than the earth, my ways are higher than your methods will ever be. Despite the fact that I am aware of the fact that you are worn out and fatigued, you should try to remember the gorgeous face that many people have recognized. This old serpent, the devil, is a liar and a deceiver, but you should not seek revenge on him. I am giving you the ability to vanquish whatever issue that you are now encountering. Neither the fact that you have made a mistake, nor the fact that your opponent has an edge over you, are the reasons why you are suffering. Not only should you refrain from passing judgment on yourself, but you should also love your neighbor as much as you love yourself. You have been chosen by me for a very long time. I have made you right in my sight. You are not condemned just because you are in my presence now. Are you a part of this universe in the same way that I am? Despite the fact that the rivers may be raging, I am urging you to step out once again and cast your net once more for the second time. Take hold of what I have provided for you. You should make haste to bring others to me, since I have people to gather and a strategy to aggressively achieve the gains that my kingdom is making. You are going to get your hands dirty in this task that you are going to deal with using mighty, and those who are resolute will seize hold of it. When you have dealt blows to the kingdom of evil, what are your plans for the future? You are connected to me by hope, and the things that you are really looking for are things that you have not yet seen. Have a conversation with me, laugh with me, forgive me, and enjoy life. You may count on me to provide it to you if you ask me. It is inevitable that you will have doubt if you hold the belief that even mountains can be moved. Yet, you should still address it. You should have trust in order to combat the fear that may come your way. You are not a fictional character. You are a real person who lives in a real world with real challenges, and you need a God who is genuine and who cares about you. With faith, you will be able to get what you announce with confidence. Having a God who is able to meet you where you are, who is not afraid to be honest with you, and who welcomes you precisely as you are, is something that you need. I am able to accept you in your present situation because I have seen all that you have ever done, and there is not a single thing that I have missed. When you took your first breath, I knew that you would find satisfaction in the fact that you are not guilty of anything, and that you are not guilty of anything at all. I knew this from the time you took them. The book that I have written has a record of each and every day of your life. If you were in the wrong, you are pardoned for your mistake. Remember that I am always working behind the scenes to choreograph events for your advantage, even when you are unable to see or feel it. I'm only trying to make sure that you are aware of this, despite the fact that it may lead you to feel uncomfortable or confused. You should take an active part in your life and have trust in the process. Because I have bestowed upon you a number of talents and capacities, you are free to make use of them without worrying about the consequences. You should not compare yourself to others or try to fit into molds that were not designed for you. Rather, you should appreciate your originality and embrace your difference. This is not for the purpose of gaining personal glory, but rather to serve others and bring light to the world. Remember that my strength is refined in weakness whenever you find yourself feeling weak. This is something you should keep in mind. Your shortcomings are not flaws. Rather, they are opportunities for me to exercise my authority inside you. If you want your life to reflect who you are, you should not be hesitant to be honest about the difficulties you are experiencing now. You have the potential to be a great testimony to people who are in your immediate vicinity. I want you to live a life of passion and do not hide aspects of yourself or pretend to be someone you are not, because you are afraid of being judged or ashamed of yourself. I am completely aware of you and I adore you completely. Grant yourself permission to be liberated by that truth so that you may be truthful in all that you do. Waiting is something that you will have to do at various points in your life when it comes to the connections you have. These are not times that you ought to despise. The times when I am alone and unnoticed are typically when I am able to do my most profound work. You should make the most of these moments to become closer to the person you love. Requires me to pay closer attention in order to be ready for what is ahead. Your past does not define you. I'm not confined by time. I see your full narrative from the beginning to the finish, and I understand what other people meant. When I am in possession of you, I have the power to change your mistakes and the painful experiences you have had into powerful instruments. Achieve your goals without being afraid to dream big and enormous. If I put all I've learned to use, I can do something positive. There will be moments when I will accomplish those goals in ways that you could never have imagined, and there will also be occasions when I will change them. You should chase the desires that I have placed in your heart with fire while maintaining a loose grip on them. I have placed them there for reasons. Always bear in mind that you are a part of a larger story and that your life is connected to the lives of a big number of other people. This will help you become something even more unique about yourself. It is important to be aware of the impact that you make on the individuals in your immediate environment. You may not even realize the ripple effects that can be caused by seemingly little acts of kindness and words of encouragement. I have called you to be a peacemaker in a world that is full of conflict, yet this does not imply that you are required to live in a world that is full of conflict. In order to achieve true peace, it is frequently necessary to confront injustice and convey the truth in love, to have the courage to pursue it, and to be prepared to take risks. This does not mean that one should avoid hard conversations or completely agree with everyone. Your physical form is a temple of my spirit. It is important that you take care of it and rest whenever you need to properly feed it. While it is essential to work toward reconciliation and togetherness, you must not overlook the importance of your physical well-being. It is essential to take care of one's physical health, since this, in turn, contributes to the development of a healthy mind and soul. In addition, it is essential to cultivate an attitude of gratitude in any circumstance, since there is always something to be thankful for, even in the most trying of circumstances. It is possible that practicing gratitude can assist you in shifting your focus from the things that you do not have to the riches that you currently have. Always remember that change is a process, not an event, and be patient with yourself as you go through the process of developing. Honor every single one of your accomplishments, no matter how tiny. Along the way, and when you fall, because you will get back up again, because my grace is sufficient for you each and every day, let go of the impulse to control everything. I will be there for you. You make room for my power to function in ways that you could never have imagined were possible when you give up control of your life and submit your goals, anxieties, and desires to me. This is because you are creating space for me to operate. Take into consideration that the trip itself is just as significant as the goal. You shouldn't be so focused on accomplishing your goals that you miss out on the possibilities and joys that occur along the way. The destination is just as important as the journey itself. I am by your side through each and every step, each and every detour, and each and every rest in between. The unexpected transforms your words into power. Be sure to use them properly. Speak life, not death. Encourage rather than tear down. And allow your voice to be gentle and seasoned with salt. Due to the fact that you are able to answer to everyone, you should not be surprised by resistance or persecution. When you identify yourself with me, you will face opposition from a world that often opposes my tactics. Yet you should have hope, since I have triumphed over this obstacle. The world, and through me, you will also maintain your humility. Yet, you must be conscious of the value that you provide to the world. When you are humble, you are not thinking less of yourself. Rather, you are thinking of yourself less in relation to the service that you provide to other people. In spite of the fact that it is simple to become cynical or hard-hearted when one's heart is broken, you must not let anybody to treat you as if you are not the royalty that you are in my kingdom. Maintain a calm and kind heart. With that being said, I need that you keep a heart that is kind, caring, and open. To answer your question, yes, you should protect your heart, but you should not shut it off. My most cherished, beloved kid, I am able to see you, I am familiar with you, and I am able to sense the depths of your heart. Despite the fact that I have seen you putting yourself back together, I have also witnessed the obstruction that is still doubt that has crept in, causing you to experience agony. I have seen you go through a great deal, but your heart and the troubles that you are dealing with have caused you to go through a great deal of breaking and rebuilding again and again, and a lack of trust. When you have uncertainties about who you are, you choose to create distance between yourself and me. You should keep in mind that you have been rescued. My spirit is already there inside you, but you are not sharing it with you. Everything that is in your heart with me, I am here to spark a fire inside of you, to rekindle the flame that has always been there. Ask yourself why you do what you do. If you want anything new, you must question yourself why you do what you do. I am here to help you. You are more than capable of conquering that which seems to be overpowering you. Nevertheless, if you do not attack it, you will not be able to overcome it. It is going to continue to exert its dominance over you if you do not face it. I am going to confront you because I have direct knowledge of the struggles that you have endured. You can have the impression that you are unable to go forward, that you are crippled, and that you are trapped in a rut. Yet I have planted a seed of greatness inside you. So you are. I am pulling you out of the hole that you have been in during the day in order to help you overcome feelings of self-doubt, sorrow, and low self-esteem. As a result of my actions, you will not only be of incalculable value, but you will also be in a position where the truth will prevail over lies. My spirit will sit upon you, operate inside you, and flow through you throughout this new moment, which will be the time when you will grow and set roots. You are going to develop and create roots on stable ground, which is where stability is located. Keep in mind that you are used to hearing my voice, and you will not follow someone who is unfamiliar to you. You should be suspicious of teachings that are not true, but you should not be hesitant to honor people who preach my word in an honest manner. What I am saying should be taken at face value. In the event that the opponent is successful in persuading you to have reservations about the message, he will be able to take advantage of all that I am seeking to provide for you. I am going to find a means to convey my expertise to you in some fashion or another, but before we do that, let's choose the one that is the most suitable. A simpler method, which the Israelites carried out over the course of 40 years, ought to have been completed in only 11 days. In addition to being ready for a voyage that will last 11 days, you are now able to accomplish anything via You needed to know what it is like to have little and to have a lot, so that nothing could be a barrier to your achievement. This is because you have been prepared by hardship and adversity via events that have humbled you, just like the Apostle Paul. Additionally, you have been prepared by situations that have humbled you. Would be able to exercise authority over you, I will not let idols to be a part of your life. I will not accept anything you put in front of me, whatever you consult or use as a source of comfort, other than me. I will not allow you to have any other power over me. This is a season in which supernatural manifestations are infiltrating your everyday life, and I am awakening your dreams and presenting you with the chance to release them. Remove and restructure this season. At this point, there is no room for hesitation. You must immediately carry out the action that is in front of you. Visions that encourage you to walk into what I have called you to do and awaken you to all that you are. There is no room for reservations. I am bringing it within your reach. But in order for you to be able to make use of it, I need to give you the ability to do otherwise. You have a strong want for more, and you almost have a taste for it, but it seems to be just out of your grasp. When I am supplying you with all that I have promised you, and then more, it is not essential for you to be anxious or question whether or not I will keep my promises. You can count on me to fulfill every single one of my commitments to you. The power of the tongue is what determines whether one lives or dies. What you say is what you do. I will condemn you every time you talk negatively or carelessly, and I will replace those words with positive ones. Say life, watch what you say, and I will condemn you. In point of fact, regardless of whether you believe it or not, if you start saying it and thinking it, you will soon start believing it and acting on it. This is true regardless of whether you believe it or not. There is a substance to everything that exists. Hoped for the evidence of things that have not yet been seen. What are you hoping for? What are you asking me for? What are you believing me for? Express it. See it in your mind's eye. What are you hoping for? What are you hoping for? Imagining it, experiencing the joy of it happening, and being aware that the breakthrough you've been looking for is on its way to you are all important steps. Despite the fact that it may seem that I am breaking you, you will succeed because you will not fail. I am asking you to do what I am asking you to do, and if you do it, you will have all you need to be successful in your current calling. It is not a good idea to keep looking many years into the future when you have not yet completed the task that is now in front of you. Although I am not suggesting that you should not dream, I am recommending that you stop seeking for what you are looking for. Pay attention to the here and now, get things done right away, and take pleasure in doing it. Now take a step back and examine your situation from a more elevated vantage point. Ask yourself why it is the way it is, how you may conquer it, and what knowledge and insight you have already acquired. Instruction for my word. Do I need to apply it regardless of whether you believe it or not? At first you will come to accept it because you are rooted in the truth. New ideas are developing in you. New thoughts. New ideas are forming between you and me. New ideas are developing between you and me. Take into account the reasons I created you and the reasons I allowed you to be born at this specific point in time. I am giving my protection to you via my spirit, but you will not be able to attain your objective with your own might or might. Raise yourself up. I'm sending my protection to you. You will be led and rescued from the traps that have been set for you before you ever have the opportunity to catch them. Your messengers will do this for you. I'm introducing you to the reality that you are missing, because there are more people who are on your side than there are individuals who are against you. I have assembled troops with the intention of supporting you. There will be favor and fruit in your life, as well as what my favor will bring out in you. You will experience all of these experiences. It is essential to bear in mind that I chose you before the world was constructed, before I began laying whatever you were in. This is something that requires constant reminder. I gave you a purpose that you planned, developed, formed, and fashioned you too because of my thoughts. I gave you a purpose because of you. I need you to walk and lay the basis for what I have called you to achieve, because you are the only one who is capable of fulfilling that duty. Now that I have produced you to the extent that you are necessary for the construction of my kingdom, I will disclose you to you in the same manner that I established you. Your name is not only magnificent, but it also carries a lot of power. I will provide the information to you. I am altering your identity at this moment. You are the progeny of the greatest God, and I am the highest of all and the highest of all on this globe. You are that which I have created. You should put in as much work as you possibly can while you are studying, and I will offer you with further material afterwards. You have power, and I'm willing to give it to you without any conditions. Be ready for it, accept it, and run with it. The suffering that you have been going through is something that I am aware of, so watch and see what I will do, my child. It is a vision that I have given you. I can empathize with the times when you have cried yourself to sleep for the sole purpose of feeling alone because you have been carrying the burdens that have brought you down from the inside out. Despite the fact that you are misunderstood, I would ask that you comprehend that your sorrow is my suffering, and that your enjoyment is my delight. Despite the fact that the world may have branded you as the person that you are, I am calling you to a more fundamental awareness of who you are in me. There have been times when I have sought to define you by referring to your shortcomings from the past or the difficulties you are experiencing in the present, but I am aware that you are more than that. As you look at yourself through the lens of love and opportunity, you realize that you are not your inadequacies or your offenses anymore. You are my most cherished chosen, and you have been tasked with a job that is beyond anything that could ever be imagined. Within the tranquility of your own heart, you are the only one who can really satisfy your need for music. I'm the act of planting the seeds of destiny, which at this very time may seem to be of little importance. You must have trust in them and give them with water in order for them to ultimately grow into magnificent oaks that serve a purpose, despite the fact that they are insignificant. They should be seen with hope, and they should be allowed to develop in the light of my devotion. Yet, it is important to remember that those times when you seemed to be the most alive and connected to me were not the periods when you were really at your most vulnerable. There were glimpses of your inner identity that you experienced, regardless of whether they were fleeting emotions or coincidental happenings. I would want to extend an invitation to you to return to the period when you saw yourself in the same way that I did, occasions when you saw yourself. With respect to an intimate relationship, that secret place where you and I share our emotions with one another, I am not looking for perfection. Rather, I am looking for imperfection. Heart, do not be afraid of your faults or your deficiencies. I am really looking for imperfection. The fact that you are broken is not an indication of weakness. Rather, I am looking for surrender in your weakness. Perfectness is the result of my strength being changed. I am asking you to dream once again, because it is a challenge for me. It is an opportunity for me to display my potential for healing. I have placed those goals in your heart, and they are not unreasonable in terms of their magnitude, nor are they too audacious in terms of their breadth. In spite of the fact that they are unquestionably insufficient, I am the God who is capable of doing an incredibly abundant quantity. You may also ask yourself or say to yourself, dare to dream bigger, dare to believe for the future. This is in addition to everything else. Impossible. In the days that are to come, you will be presented with challenges that the opponent will make an effort to please bear in mind that he is more powerful than you, even if he is trying to discourage you in order to get you to doubt this calling. Is present in you to a greater extent than he is in the world, you are equipped with my power, and you are being safeguarded throughout this time. When it is founded on my love and directed by my understanding, there is no weapon that can be fashioned against you that will be effective. Releasing yourself from the shackles of your past, the lies you've told yourself about who you are, and the limitations that others have imposed on you is a significant step toward liberation. Imposed upon you, you are about to embark on a new era of freedom and purpose that you have chosen for yourself. It is possible for you to enter the power hour with full confidence, knowing that I will go before you and set every crooked thing right. Way straight, your praise is a weapon, and your worship is combat when you raise your voice. All of these things are true. The sound of appreciation is the force that causes mountains to shift, relationships to break apart, and darkness to vanish. Do should ever underestimate the significance of your compliments. They are more than simply melody. They are a strong message. As a declaration of who I am and who you are in me, I'm extending an invitation to you to participate in life on a deeper level. This is not a religion that is based on feelings or circumstances, but rather a faith that is constructed in the one who is being referred to. I have no doubt that you will be able to keep your cool in the face of the storms that will undoubtedly come your way. Because your foundation is unbreakable, the gates of hell will not be able to prevail against you in your day-to-day life. You are built on the rock, and this is because your foundation is. Even in the most mundane of circumstances, I am there. All you need to do is open your eyes and search for me in each and every moment. Your very being is evidence that I am always talking to you, always moving, and always loving you. I am always doing all of these things. Every single one of the difficulties that you have overcome and every single victory that you have attained are not only for you, they are for other people who will find out about them. Include a sense of hope in your story, and don't be hesitant to speak about the things that have happened to you, including your wounds and scars. As a result of your vulnerability, I am expanding your domain in order to provide others the opportunity to discover strength in your vulnerability. Your ability to receive in locations where you had previously sensed a shortage of availability while you were receiving. In areas where you had previously perceived a deficiency, you will begin to understand that there is an abundance. You are going to evolve as a person. It is not just in terms of material possessions that this is abundant. It is also in terms of knowledge, love, and peace. I am growing your capacity to carry my glory while you continue to be filled with joy. You are a vessel, and I am taking steps to make that happen. As you go into this new season, it is important to bear in mind that you are not traveling alone. My presence is with you, and I am providing you with opportunities that will benefit you. Protects you like a shield. My love propels you forward, and you are my everything. I am an ambassador who carries my light into the regions that are dark and who communicates hope into the places that are very hopeless. Embracing the process, my child, and bringing life into a place where there was previously nothing but death. While you are on the mountaintops of the valleys, you come to realize that you are dependent on me, and the journey teaches you that the destination is just as important as the journey itself. A clearer comprehension of the fact that every action has a purpose, and that every season has a season. Considering that I am the one who wrote and finished the method of creating your religion, you need to have a significant amount of faith in the procedure. Make sure that your words are in harmony with mine, and declare that I have made commitments to you across your life, not only for the future. Your statements are having an effect on the reality that you feel, regardless of whether you are experiencing pleasure or struggle. This is more true during times of adversity. This is a renewal of as you devote your attention to my message and spend time in my presence, your thoughts will undergo a transformation. In my presence, you are going through a metamorphosis that is occurring from the inside out, and the patterns of thought that you have been using in the past are collapsing. As time goes on, you are beginning to see things the way I see them, think the way I think, and love the way I love. Emerging ideas are being developed. Please refrain from comparing your journey to the adventures of others, since the path I have planned for you is one of a kind, specially designed for your growth, your objectives, and your purpose. It is one of a kind and has been developed particularly for you. You should be encouraged by destiny to value your uniqueness and to embrace the fact that you are an innovative thinker. You exude self-examination, and when you are unable to see me, I am hard at work, and in the midst of the silence and the anticipation, I am doing something very remarkable. My hand, my heart, and my faith are the circumstances that I am putting in place with my own hands. An activity that involves bringing together different people and possibilities in order to prepare you for the times you are living in. The time that you need to wait is not wasted. Rather, it is essential for your preparedness, since you are about to enter a period of time that is characterized by accelerating. Something that used to take years will now take months, and something that used to take months will now take months for acceleration. In order to create heavenly connections, it will now need a significant amount of time, which is a number of weeks, to be ready for unforeseen breakthroughs. The harvest will be harvested in the form of the supply of the supernatural, which is the seeds that you have sown in tears. Dear Joy, my most treasured child, I would want for you to publicly show your faith in both the words that I speak and the acts that I do. The sheer fact that I am here with you is evidence to everyone that I am still alive, and that getting to know me could alter the course of events. That our connection has the ability to change the direction of your eternity in the remains of the day, which takes place throughout the course of your life. It is through the practice of meditation that I shall reveal to you the wonderful future that we will both have the opportunity to experience. My love for you is boundless, and I want you to know that I will always be here for you, regardless of your worries about needs on earth. In situations when you are experiencing uncertainty and bewilderment, it is important to give support and to resist the urge to sink into a negative spiral. I will triumph, my child, regardless of whether it is humiliation or despair for you. I have given up everything for you, and I will succeed. You should let the steadfast security of my love to act as your anchor in the face of every loss and difficulty that you encounter. In spite of the challenges that life throws to you, you should not let the worries of other people get to you, and you should not give up when things become difficult. Allow yourself to be overcome with a great sense of peace while you watch the dawn, and remember to carry these words with you afterwards. Throughout the course of the day, your existence is in the hands of the divine, and you are unable to exist apart from it. I imbue you with the attributes of being strong, pleasant, intelligent, and courageous. You are all of these things. In all honesty, you have been vanquished. Characteristics that extend beyond my whole existence, these are the pledges that I will bestow upon you, I will shower you with. You should come in with the hope that your endeavors will be fruitful, and you should walk in with blessings that you will never need to walk in with. As I surround your path with compassion, love, and purity, I will also surround it with obedience. I will surround it with all of these things. I will watch over you, I will lead you to calm seas, and I will be patient with you. I will be your guardian. As your God, your confidant, and your guide, I am the one who is in charge of you. Give my words the right to be your consolation. While the sun is rising, it heals the deepest scars in your body and renews these vows, allowing you to go ahead with your life. For the purpose of remaining with you, I am now imparting my knowledge and experience into your mind and heart. The reason I'm doing this is so that your spirit may experience an extremely high level of contentment and joy. It is always my presence that arrives to heal your heart and revive every fiber of your being. I am the one making the difference. In spite of the fact that my love for you is limitless and unending, I will continue to be patient with you. worries, and a desire to forgive your faults in the event that you make a mistake, my hand will lift you up before you in the hope that you will be forgiven. Despite the fact that the outcomes do not live up to your anticipations, I will continue to exist throughout the day. The answer is going to be yes. I am going to reveal to you the indication that you have been searching for in order to make it abundantly clear that I am in love with you. I want you to be touched because I am communicating to you about the extent of my passion for you, and this is my covenant. I really hope that you will be impacted. It is beyond the capabilities of human people. You have been chosen, and you have started your adventure. In the course of your journey toward regaining your faith, you will see very quickly that my word is unchanging and truthful. You should be ready for a heavenly transformation because it is going to take place. This is a sign of my compassion and dedication to you. There is a sacred commitment that I have made to restore you throughout your lifetime, and you will not only see your wealth come back to life, but you will also see it thrive. Multiplied, what was taken from you without a valid reason will be returned to you, and it is my prayer that you will be blessed. To the maximum extent feasible, the presents that I have given to you are not vulnerable to theft and are free from any and all taxes. It is impossible for an adversary to undo the results of luck and the triumph of resistance over envy. Anyone who has the audacity to oppose this should be ready to compete with me, your comrade, your shield, and your holy. The love that I have for my children is stronger than any other attachment that I could ever have. I am a dad who holds his children extremely close to my heart. The tender care that a mother provides for her newborn kid is as unadulterated as the light that is all around me, and I take immense joy in seeing both of these things. I will provide light on their path, and my messengers will keep a watchful eye on their movements, ensuring that they are safe from harm. I am the origin of life and blessing, and even those forces that rise up against them are unable to resist me. For the purpose of giving you a hug, I would want for you to wrap yourself in this cloak of love and come closer to me. I bestow upon you 100% happiness, unwavering boldness, and a soul that is powerful. There will be a strengthening of your spirit. Having the attitude of someone who is both humble and unconquerable, as well as having a heart that is unblemished and filled with faith in plenty surpasses you, you are a triumphant person in the face of problems, and your potential is larger than your current capabilities. Personal realization that your existence is not a coincidence and that you are not meant to be used for a single purpose. In the face of adversity or isolation, the riches and intelligence of the whole world are unable to adequately explain the significance of your presence to me. This is due to the reason that your transformation will be complete if you acknowledge the worth that I have placed upon you and embrace this love that I have for you. When you are completed, you will have a new perspective on the world, and you will never again have feelings of inferiority when you are in the presence of another individual. Rather than being concerned with your physical qualities, your age, or the experiences that are etched into your face, I am interested in your heart. I am not bothered with any of these things. I will not evaluate you based on the clothing you wear, the job you have, your IQ, or the wealth you own. I will not discriminate against you. I am looking for you. I am looking for your heart. I appreciate your temperament. I take joy in your faith, and I am seeking for you. Your thirst for information, your want to learn more about me, and your objective to enhance your own abilities are all admirable qualities. Encounters with other people, my dearest one, there is nothing that can prevent the advantages that I have prepared from being realized from the interactions that I have planned. The skies have showered upon you a multitude of great benefits, and neither hostility nor malice can be compared to these blessings. It is possible for you to hide yourself in me and find sanctuary from any disaster or adversary that may come your way. As you continue to be in my company, the words that I speak will offer you joy, and the information that I possess will contribute to your pleasure. Additionally, it will be beneficial to you and all of your descendants throughout the whole of eternity. This will be the case. I will never leave your side, and I will do all in my power to ensure that your spirit is brimming with the vivacious energy and vitality that it deserves. I solemnly swear that from this day forward, I will never abandon you in any kind of circumstance. To the end of each and every season, I shall be by your side. You should not give in to others who are seeking to encourage and support you, since this will make you feel more confident and supported. The idea that you should take measures to prevent fear from taking hold in your heart is something that I am well familiar with. I will not accept you. You have carried huge weights as a result of the difficulties and humiliations that you have been forced to go through. But the time has come for you to regain what is properly yours. You must depend on your own strength to ensure that your faith is unshakable, and you must let the flame of truth to continue to burn. In my name, your path will be lighted, and you will be able to stand firm in order to safeguard yourself and all that you own. Through paying attention to my guidance, you will be able to treasure and prepare yourself for a future that is rich in possibilities. If you are determined to pursue your blessings, then your adversaries will serve as both your stronghold and your shield, simply because it will serve as both your stronghold and your defense. People are taken aback since they have been used to your calm and unassuming strength, yet you have been put through a test by fire, and your soul has been put to the test. You are preparing yourself in silence. You have been changed into an insatiable flame, and you are now ready to prevail over any challenges you face. Every obstacle that you face on the path to accomplishing your objectives is something that they have worked hard to make you feel terrified of. Having a fear of the chance that you could become aware of your entire potential, but I will protect you from that possibility. It is inevitable that you will prevail against those who oppose you, and the whole of creation will recognize and accept your existence. I will look for you in every corner of the earth, my child, because you are going to be the driving force behind my divine plan. Moreover, I shall respect you. When I look inside my heart, I see righteousness and justice, which is a vision that goes beyond what the natural sight can see. In spite of the fact that you are blameless, you need to look up to heaven and acknowledge the love that I have for you. Despite the fact that some individuals may put on a friendly mask, they are unable to see you in the same manner that I do, because I am able to see you. Exist completely inside you, accompanying you through each and every difficulty, and make sure that you never contest the fact that they are there. At the same time as I totally enfold you in my arms, I establish a peace that can only be found in your thoughts. As a result of the strength that I possess inside you, you are content. I have the ability to give you the power that I possess, as well as educated, as a result of the fact that these qualities are incorporated into your own life. Heavenly Father, in the chaos of life, I seek your peace. I come before you with a heart heavy with worries and distractions. Please grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change and the courage to change the things I can. Fill my mind with your tranquility and my heart with your love. Help me to let go of anxieties and to trust in your divine plan. May I find comfort in your presence and strength in your promises. As I go through my day, remind me to breathe deeply, to pause, and to connect with you in moments of stress. Let your peace flow through me, so I may share it with others and be a calming presence in their lives. Thank you for your unwavering support and love. Amen. Loving God, I come to you in my time of need, seeking strength and resilience. Life's challenges often feel overwhelming, and I sometimes falter under the weight of my burdens. Please fortify my spirit and renew my determination. Help me to rise each day with renewed purpose and to face my trials with unwavering faith. Grant me the wisdom to learn from adversity and to see each challenge as an opportunity for growth. Surround me with your love and support, and remind me that I am never alone. Give me the courage to ask for help when I need it and to lean on others during difficult times. Thank you for being my anchor in the storms of life. Dear Heavenly Father, as I gather here with my community, I want to take a moment to express my gratitude for each person who joins us. Thank you for the connections we share and the moments of joy and learning that come from our interactions. I pray for those who are considering supporting this channel through subscriptions and super chats. May they feel inspired to contribute, knowing that their support helps us grow and improve. Let them see the impact their generosity can have, not just on the content we create, but on the community we are building together. Please bless each subscriber with abundance and joy in their lives. May they find fulfillment in their support, knowing they are part of something greater. Help us to create a welcoming space where everyone feels valued and heard. As we continue this journey together, I ask for your guidance. May our content uplift, inspire, and entertain, and may we always strive to bring positivity into the world. Thank you for the blessings we have received and for the community we are building. Let us continue to grow together in faith, love, and support.